A new Overwatch patch has dropped hot on the heels of the Bastion 1.8 changes, addressing a lot of the problems that cropped up in the initial release. Notably, previously reported issues with defense matrix and Winston's head being crammed into his elbow, well, his critical hurt box anyhow, have now been dealt with. But that's not all that's getting dealt with. People struggling to put a dent in Bastion can breathe a sigh of relief as damage reduction mechanics are getting yet another nerf, capped at a hard 50% instead of the previous 70%. That is on top of the previous nerf, when the synergy between Ana's Nano Boost and Bastion's new resistances made him situationally invincible. Here's all the changes that you could expect for the new update, courtesy of Blizzard Community Manager Josh Ankin. Here are the hero updates. First, starting off, the total damage reduction that a hero can receive while buffed from Ana's Nano Boost and Orissa's Fortify have been capped at 50%, formerly 70%. As for Bastion, he now takes 20% less damage while in configuration Sentry or Tank, formerly 35%. Developers commented saying after introducing the new Ironclad passive ability in the last patch, Bastion felt a little too difficult to deal with. This reduction maintains his survivability while he's transformed, but he shouldn't feel so overbearing to enemies. Some changes to Zarya. Her particle barrier no longer protects Zarya from knockback, and her projected barrier no longer protects allies from knockback. Developers commented that this change is actually reverting an attempted bug fix from a previous patch. Now Zarya's barriers no longer protect players who are hit by a knockback effect that pierces the shield. This change does not affect knockback abilities that occur outside the barriers. For example, if Zarya has a barrier on herself and is hit by one of Pharah's concussive blasts, she won't be affected because the barrier blocked the effect. However, if Winston uses his ultimate and starts to swing at Zarya, it will now knock her back even if a protective barrier is active, since melee attacks pierce barriers. And now for the bug fixes. In the arcade, an issue was fixed that prevented heroes in 1v1 Mystery Duel from being shuffled correctly. For competitive, they fixed an issue preventing players from loading the Season 1 and 2 leaderboards. For bug fixes for heroes, they fixed an issue preventing D.Va's defense matrix from properly blocking enemy fire that has passed through another enemy hero. And also they fixed the issue preventing Winston's hitbox from lining up with his pose while crouched. Have these changes actually helped with taking down Bastion, or is he just as difficult as before? Let me know in the comments. And remember to like and share this video and subscribe to our channel for more Overwatch coverage. You're watching esports on PvP Live.